Sage.
Oh shit, I was drinking my kombucha. Hi, Dani! We're prepared. We're ready to go.
I mean, I'm prepared.
Hello, Dani. Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Good. So what's going on? What are we doing today? Or I guess, who are we? Hi.
Hi. Who? Oh, whoa.
Hi. Did we introduce ourselves on the last episode?
I doubt it.
I don't think so.
If
Well,
you're
we'll
here,
do
I hope you know
good
who
enough.
we are.
Yes,
we're your
yeah.
hags.
Hi, we're your hags. Thank you. Welcome to Silence of the Hags. Oh my god, I think we're gonna have to do an episode on explaining that name one of these days. So I guess, we're doing The Simpsons today.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be learning. I'm gonna be listening.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
One thing I discovered when looking this up is there's a lot of like connections, like where it's like they predicted this and this and this and this and this and this and like there's like multiple articles where it's like 14 things the Simpsons 14 things the Simpsons figured out before like the rest of the world. But some of them I feel like they're I think they're a stretch.
Yeah.
Like,
well, I feel like almost every major event that has happened in the last, I don't know, like 10 years, I feel like I've seen a Simpsons conspiracy about it. And I'm like, what the fuck?
So I only compiled, how many do I have here? I did 7. There are tons, but I mean, like, I did more, like, I can read them for you. But the ones that I think are, like, actually kind of like, whoa, like, this could be legit, these are the ones I compiled. Because there's the Siegfried and Roy tiger attack, like, they predicted that, but also, when you own a fucking tiger,
you're probably gonna get attacked.
Come on.
Sorry.
And then there was, like, FaceTime, like, but I'm also like, yeah, but, like, when it's, like, way back in the day, you know, you think about weird things in the future, like flying cars and...
Well, yeah, like, that like, FaceTime and that kind of shit, like, that's been in sci-fi movies for years and years and years, so... totally fair.
But some of the freaky ones, let's get into those.
Yeah.
So,
let's do it.
The first one I have, good morning.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is morning here, by the way, just so everyone knows.
The first one I have is from season 2, episode 4, so this aired in 1990.
Right.
Bart Simpson catched a 3-eyed fish named Blinky in the river by the power plant, and it made local headlines in Springfield.
I do remember this episode, for sure.
21 years later, a fisherman in Cordoba, Argentina, caught a 3-eyed wolffish in a reservoir near a nuclear power plant, and it, like, blew up and made a bunch of headlines. People were like,
oh, shit.
Fucking 3-eyed fish. Okay?
Yeah.
That one, it's okay. 3-eyed fish, nuclear power plant, kind of makes sense. Then we also have another one in season 2, episode 9, also aired in 1990. The episode is titled Itchy and Scratchy and Marge. It shows Springfield residents protesting against Michelangelo's statue of David being exhibited at a local museum. They're protesting it because his peen is out, and they didn't like that.
His peen. But he's got a nice peen, so I think that... I mean, I get a lot of...
I'm not saying let it be out
peens.
if it's nice.
No. To clarify, I was gonna say I get a lot of unsolicited ugly peens. So you know, if I can look at a nice marble one,
I'll take it.
I'll take the opportunity. Yeah.
So then, actually, in 2016, so 26 years later, in July, Russian campaigners voted on whether or not to clothe a copy of the Renaissance statue that had been up in St. Petersburg.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they actually had like an official like vote because they thought it was like inappropriate and.
Oh my god, it's the human body. Why? I don't understand.
I know.
You know, like, we literally all have body parts, fam. Like, it's not that deep. Yeah. Your kids... I mean, who doesn't have a bath with their dad when they're a little kid?
Yes, exactly.
Like, it's gonna be okay. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, and then we have... So, season 5, episode 19. So, this aired in 1994. Also... Dear God, did not realize, like, how long The Simpsons has been going on. Like, I think I
oh
knew,
my God, I know.
But, like, season 11 was in 99.
Yeah.
Like, when I read that, I was like, what?
It's kind of like one of those things where it's like, you know, but you don't know.
Yeah.
until you look into it. You're like, Simpsons been around forever. Season 11's in 99. Are you fucking kidding me?
What the fuck?
That's a lot.
Yeah, so season 5, episode 19. The lunch lady Doris used assorted, she had like a bucket of assorted horse parts to make lunch for the students.
Classic.
Rotten. So then 9 years later, so that would have been what, 2003? 2004?
Season 5?
9 years from
9 years after. Yeah, that's 2003.
Math is not my strong suit.
Math is hard.
So the Food Safety Authority of Ireland found horse DNA in over 1/3 of beef burger samples, and
Sweet.
Pig in 85% of them.
Sweet.
Also,
I love buying one thing and it actually just not being what I bought.
Yeah, if a lot of people don't eat pork. So
yeah, like and a lot of the time it's like a religious thing too. So,
that was like, do you remember that big scandal with McDonald's? With their fries?
That they're made out of cardboard?
No, that they were using like basically like excess like beef grease from their grill and using it to fry their fries, and people were like what the fuck, like vegetarians and shit have been eating it, and like people were like livid.
I vaguely remember this.
It was quite a while ago.
I mean, I worked at McDonald's for almost 3 years. I don't know what unless they're using the excess grease from the grill and then bringing it back to the plant and repackaging it and then sending it out again, I don't think that's how it works. I don't know. I could be wrong.
It was confirmed that they were using like animal.
Like everywhere?
I don't know. See, I don't know. I don't remember. Like, I cannot remember, because I was pretty young when it happened. But I do.
Which means that I probably wasn't even born. Yeah. You old fucking lady.
I know. I don't want to talk about
1 year older than me.
It's hard being old.
It is.
Yeah, no, but it was confirmed, and I think they got sued because of it.
Good. Yeah. Fuck you, McDonald's. Yeah. It was shitty to work at, by the way. Oh, don't sue me. I mean, it was wonderful. It was lovely. Best time.
Looks great on a resume. That's what I was always told growing up.
Yeah, that's why I worked there. Looks great on your resume. Yeah.
Children don't believe those lies.
Yeah, no one cares if you worked at McDonald's. Unless you're going into food, then maybe. But anywhere else, who fucking cares?
Literally.
Yes.
So now we've got season 20, episode 4.
Oof.
So this was a big one, I think. This is one of the ones, these last 4 that I have, I think are like the biggest.
The big guys?
The big boys.
The big boys.
So in 2008, The Simpsons showed Homer trying to vote for Barack Obama, and the faulty voting machine changed his vote.
Shit.
Then in 2012, a voting machine in Pennsylvania was removed after changing people's votes from Obama to Mitt Romney.
Shit. Yeah.
That's one where I'm like, okay, I get it, like, faulty voting machine, maybe that's like a coincidence, but the Obama, people trying to vote for Obama and it's changing, and then that happened in 2012, I don't know.
Yeah.
Seems a little... Season 11, episode 7.
Yes.
In 2000, the episode, Bart to the Future, shows Lisa becoming president.
Oh.
After Donald Trump ruined the economy.
Yeah.
So that aired in 2000.
I'm sorry. So where are we in this?
This would have been.
Wait, is the economy ruined right now? Is it being ruined?
I think we're there. I don't know.
Yeah, I could be wrong, guys, but
it seems,
at least that part.
Pretty fucked in my opinion. But
you know what? It sounds like that just means that we're gonna have a female president.
So my theory was, as I was saying to Nico, is maybe because obviously right now there's no female president in the running. We're in 2020, no female presidents in the running. But
classic.
I'm not saying he's gonna get elected. I fucking hope he doesn't get elected for next term. But
he will be.
If he does, do you think this is a prediction to AOC becoming president in 2024?
That would be so shook. I would be shook. I would be so happy, but I would be very surprised.
Amazing woman. maybe this is a prediction to her becoming president. First female president, first Hispanic president. Like, come on. Let's go.
Killer. Absolutely. I fully support that. You know what? I'll go to the States. I'll vote for that. Okay? I'll vote for that.
Yeah. She's great. And she openly fucking hates Trump and talks shit about Trump. So.
Good for her.
I'm into it. I love her.
Also, in case you hadn't realized at this point, I think we're pretty anti-Trump on this podcast here.
If you have voted for Trump, get the fuck out.
Yeah, like, no offense, but we don't.
Feel free to block us. It's fine.
Yeah. We give
absolutely
you full
no love
permission.
lost. There was already no love there. So.
Yeah. If you're voting for Trump, we got some beef. But you know what? It is what it is. But
fuck racist. Fuck Trump.
Fuck racism. Fuck you guys. Trump. If you support it, sorry. I'm not sorry. Honestly, I keep saying sorry. I'm not sorry.
Well, this is actually a good segue. Because in season 4, episode 21.
Oh, yeah. See? We had it all planned.
So this was in 1993.
Yeah.
A Japanese factory worker accidentally spreads the contagious Osaka flu to Springfield, and as the townspeople rush to find a cure, they accidentally knock over a van with killer bees in it.
Oh
Murder
hornets
and coronavirus.
Oh my god, yes! Literally. Yep. And these are things, too, that I'm like, how?
Yeah.
How are you? These are just, murder hornets and
coronavirus in one episode?
Contagion disease. That's a little bit of a, yeah. And, sorry, but time traveling absolutely exists. Yeah. I mean, maybe not in the year 2020, but in the future, it happens, and then, those people in the future come back here. So there are time travelers here. I know that sounds so crazy, but it's not. Yeah. People thought landing on the moon was crazy. That's another conspiracy we should cover, though. The moon landing's fake.
It's not staged.
But I absolutely believe that there are time travelers in this world currently as we speak. So
and you know what? If they're not time travelers, I strongly believe in psychics and supernatural shit, so maybe it's that.
Ooh, yes, absolutely. I don't know. There's too much in this world that is unexplained to completely discount that.
So this is the last one that I have. I'll read you a bunch of the other ones that I don't really think are that legit. But this one, maybe it's because I don't understand math, but this seems so fucking far-fetched to me. All right, so season 10, episode 2. So this was in 1998.
Okay.
Higgs boson, aka the God particle, was almost predicted by Homer Simpson. It's the formula of the universe. The formula of the universe that was confirmed to exist by CERN. Some high-tech thing, CERN. In 2013. He had actually written that formula on a chalkboard in an episode in 1998.
Holy shit.
Yeah. It said it almost predicted the mass of the elementary particle.
Yeah.
So.
That's fucked. Yeah.
Pretty wild. That's when, where I'm fucked. There's no way that that's a coincidence, because I don't understand math, and the reason I don't understand math is because there's too many formulas. There's too much. There's too much numbers and letters and brackets and symbols. There's too much of it. Yeah. So that's why I think there's no fucking way that that's a coincidence that you just put that together. There's no way. Because I couldn't even put that together on purpose. So you're...
Homer Simpson predicted the God particle. Yeah. Homer Simpson is God. Maybe that's what we're taking away from here.
So a few other ones are in season 6, episode 19, robotic librarians. Yeah. That one, I'm okay. I mean, everything's turning digitalized, so.
Yeah. It's interesting, but.
Oh, sorry. I actually want to correct myself. The discovery of the Higgs boson equation was in season 8, episode 1. Sorry. Sorry. Still in 1998.
I forgive.
If you want to watch the episode, it's called The Wizard of Evergreen Terrace.
Oh, that's a good name.
Also, this was a $13 billion experiment when they discovered the formula in 2013. So, a lot of money was put into figuring that out, but The Simpsons already figured it out.
But they could have just watched the episode.
Yeah, foolish. Another one was the Ebola outbreak, season 9, episode 3. Simpsons predicted the Ebola outbreak of 2014 14 when Marge, I think she gave the book to Bart. It was called Curious George and the Ebola Virus.
Oh, classic.
Yeah. Like the Ebola, see, this is another one because the Ebola virus was discovered in 1976. So, like, maybe they were just like, oh, this sounds like a freaky virus. We'll just put it in, you know? So that one, I'm like, maybe it's a stretch.
Maybe.
Season 10, episode 5, Disney buying 20th Century Fox. Disney is buying everything. So,
yes.
no
Disney
big
buys
shock
fucking
there.
everything.
Season 11, episode 5, the invention of the tobacco plant, which, a hybrid of a tomato and tobacco plant.
That sounds horrible. That sounds disgusting. This
actually apparently inspired Rob Bauer, B-A-U-R, Bauer, to create his own in 2003.
Really?
Yep. So he grafted together a tobacco root and a tomato stem to make a tomaco.
But why?
Yes, cigarette smokers, y'all are wild.
Yeah, like what? Getting buzzed off the nicotine in my tomato in my sandwich. That's a lot.
Another one is season 21, episode 12. The U.S. beating Sweden in curling at the Olympics.
All right.
I mean,
to be fair,
that is absolutely
the U.S.
possible,
thinks that they're the best at everything, so we'll see.
Season 22, episode 1, MIT professor... Oh, I'm so sorry in advance, because I'm absolutely going to ruin this name. The MIT professor... Bengt Holmstrom? B-E-N-G-T.
Yes,
Bengt Holmstrom won the Nobel Prize in economics in 2016 after he was bet to win the Nobel Prize on The Simpsons. So, I mean, this man was already, like, miraculous before he won a Nobel Prize. So, again, maybe, like, it was bound to happen. One of those things.
And, like, the thing about, I feel like a lot of these is that you're right. A lot of them, they're kind of like, that's a bit of a stretch. But they're not just one-offs.
And, like, the ones that are big are, like, what the fuck?
Big.
Like...
Well, didn't they predict 9/11?
So there was, like, they, like, showed 9/11, but then the big one where 9/11 was predicted was in, I think it was Johnny Bravo was the show? With the guy with the big blonde hair, and there was a poster behind him in one of the episodes, and it showed a plane crashing into the two towers. And it said coming soon. Like, that's what the poster said. So,
I remember
the Simpsons one, there was, I'll post a photo of it, but there was, like, it was just an article, and it said, like, 9/11 on it, but Johnny Bravo was the big one. Another one, season 23, episode 22, Lady Gaga's Super Bowl halftime show, when she, like, soared over the crowd, and 5 years later, she did this in Houston. But again, maybe she was inspired by it. I don't know. Also, wouldn't put it past Lady Gaga to do that regardless.
Yes. Just in general, it seems like a her
There's
thing.
another one. I don't know if this is a big one because I didn't watch the show, but season 29, episode 1, Game of Thrones plot twist. I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but apparently, The Simpsons predicted the Daenerys shocked plot twist in Game of Thrones. I don't know what the plot twist was because I did not watch the show.
No, I'm gonna. Oh, you don't know what the plot twist is.
I'd never watched Game of Thrones.
But it didn't. But it doesn't say what it just says that there's a plot twist.
I don't want to say it in case people are watching it.
I was gonna say,
if you
fuck you guys. The entire show has been out for like a year now.
Well, it's
if you haven't seen it.
Game of Thrones.
Oh wait, spoiler alert!
Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert for Game of Thrones.
If you don't want to. Yes.
When Daenerys shocked fans when she and her dragon laid waste to an already surrendered King's Landing, obliterating thousands of innocent people. So apparently The Simpsons predicted that in 2017.
I'm gonna be real, Daenerys. I mean, I didn't see all of it, but she's pretty fucking hardcore. So I feel like that's not that big of a twist to me. But I didn't watch the whole show, to be fair. So I just know that she is wild.
Yeah. Maybe that's a big one that people didn't see coming. I don't know. I never watched Game of Thrones.
I watched like the first season like 4 times before I was like, I'm gonna stop trying because I just don't care.
Yeah.
Sorry everyone, don't unfollow us because we don't care about Game of Thrones.
Just not my kind of show. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's just a lot, and there's a lot of incest. Yeah. And it's just, I just need to take a break from that sometimes, okay? Yeah.
There's also, I mean, again, this is supposed to happen in 2028. So I don't know. Ivanka Trump runs for president.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know what? I'm going to be honest. First of all, I don't think the First Lady can run. So there's that. However, I wouldn't be that surprised. What?
Ivanka, not Melania. Ivanka's his daughter.
Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed. Well, never mind. I take it back. I would not be that surprised. Although, would that be a bad thing? Because she pretty much hates her dad.
Yeah. Does she?
So, it sure seems like it. I don't know. Have you ever seen a video of them?
Yeah.
Or any time where, remember when he said that when he was younger, if he had met his daughter, he would fuck her? Yeah. This is your president. Well, okay.
We'll find out in 2028.
Yes. Maybe he literally said he would fuck his daughter.
Literally disgusting.
That's a lot. That's a lot for me. Yeah. It's a no. It's a big old no.
Ew. Yeah, but some of the other ones that I feel like are just kind of like a reach were like smartwatches. Apparently they predicted them in season 6. Oh, sorry, hiccup.
Yeah, but like, again, I agree.
Who didn't think crazy? Did nobody remember like Xenon, those Disney movies? Come on.
Xenon?
What? You don't remember those movies?
What?
It was like the Xenon, Girl of the 21st Century. It was like Disney Channel movies.
No.
Oh, it was so these movies came out in like the 90s on Disney Channel, and
yeah, that's way before my time.
It's like 99. It's almost the 2000s. Come on.
I was 2 years old, Danica. Oh my God.
Yeah, but it was basically like a girl who like Raven Simone was in it, and Kristen Storms, but they were like futuristic because this is the 90s, and they were girls of the 21st century. But it was like, yeah, it was all like futuristic shit and like hoverboards and stuff like that. But like again, like that people thought about that weird shit and like like I mean even now like people are probably thinking about like flying cars. Like I'm sure that'll happen eventually.
Totally. Oh yeah. I mean, I think we're getting there. I think we're pretty close. I would say 30 more years.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna say 50 more years. 30 is a little bit of a stretch.
For all my soccer fans, apparently they predicted the FIFA corruption scandal. I don't know what the FIFA corruption scandal was, but apparently they predicted it in season 25, episode 16.
Well, I think that sports are fixed.
Yeah, a lot of them.
Yeah.
Sorry. But yeah, we talked about Siegfried and Roy one. Come on. Video chats. Come on. Like maybe but maybe all of them compiled together, you know, like
creates a
time traveler. I don't know.
I wouldn't be that surprised. Yep. I'm kind of behind it.
I am too. Yeah, that's the Simpsons conspiracy theory. Are they time travelers? What do you think?
I don't know. I feel like, because again, like I said before, I do think that time travel is a thing. Again, I don't think that anyone from our time is traveling forward or back, maybe.
Oh, sorry, I do have something else to add.
For it.
Sorry, I totally forgot about this. So the creator of The Simpsons created Futurama as well. So people are saying that that's also like a little nudge, because it's like, okay, we got Simpsons, present day.
And then Futurama.
We've got Futurama, future day. And the new show is Disenchantment, which is like based way the fuck back when in like the 1800s.
Disenchantment's pretty good. Yeah, I do like that show
a lot. Yeah. I really like that show. Eric Andre, I love you.
I love you,
Eric. But yeah, so maybe like timeline, he's got the past, the present, and the future of shows, and people think he's a time traveler. Maybe he's hinting.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah, honestly,
some more food for thought.
Yeah, I wouldn't. For me, I think that where the rather than me being like time travel doesn't exist, because again, I think it does. But I think for me, where that comes from is I think that a time traveler, I mean, at least in all the movies and everything you've seen, they're like the number one rule of time travel is not to let anyone know you are a time traveler, or and like not to spoil future events because it changes the course of history. Right. So that's where it kind of falls apart a little bit for me.
But a lot of the things that he's predicting are not positive things. So maybe
he's trying to change.
He's trying to expose them.
Or she.
Without he or she. Sorry.
They, them. We don't see gender
they,
here.
them, nope.
Whatever.
Maybe they're trying to expose.
Yeah.
That they're time travelers, so it will change the future. Who fucking knows?
Yeah.
I think I don't know. Maybe I don't know because I don't know. I don't concretely believe in time travel, but maybe it's because I'm stuck in the present day. I'm not thinking of the future.
Yeah, respectable.
But because then I was also like, well, like supernatural stuff. But I don't know. Do ghosts time travel? Like when you die, do you just freely get to fucking go to whatever time you want to be in? Like, is that a thing?
That's a
like, I don't believe in like psychics who predict the future.
Yeah.
But I absolutely believe in like psychics who like
see ghosts and shit.
See ghosts and like I guess more like mediums.
Yeah, totally.
1,001%.
Totally.
Yeah, I'm not talking like Long Island medium.
I think.
Don't bring up Teresa Caputo on this podcast.
We don't speak about her. I think for me, I'm a little bit more on the side of I think it's more likely that it's someone who's just really aware of a lot of corruption that is going on and is making educated guesses based on the corruption in the government and stuff like that. I think that's a little bit more likely for me versus it being an actual time traveler.
Okay. See, I also think that, but then like you look at like I look at the Higgs boson, like that's insane, and like predicting true. Donald Trump's presidency. Like, was Donald Trump even a thought in 2000 other than what was that show? The You're Fired. What was I Quit? Whatever that show was called. The Boss.
Yes, I think it was called The Boss. Actually,
was it called The Boss or something?
It's Donald Trump's TV show. The Apprentice.
The Apprentice.
That's what it's called.
Like that's all Donald Trump was in.
Well, because
2000, like I wouldn't have ever been like The Apprentice. He's gonna be president one day.
Well, I think he had been kind of like saying that he wanted to be president, and no one took him seriously. And I think maybe what it was is that they're like, there's no fucking way this can happen. This is the dumbest shit ever. So we're gonna make fun of it.
Yeah.
And then
they've also in an episode. So for those of you who do think this is real, I've got a treat for you.
Ooh.
In an episode, they show Donald Trump dead. So.
Oh, interesting.
Maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
Just maybe.
I'll take it. No offense, it's Donald. Or
full offense.
Fuck you.
Full offense, Donald.
Yeah.
We've seen your death and. We can't wait.
Yeah, we hope for it, to be honest.
I'm really excited. Yeah. Thank you.
It's less that I want you to die. I would be fine if you lost all of your millions and lived in poverty for the rest of you. That would be fine with me. I just want you out of here, man. Just get out of here, please. Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Wild. Yeah. So you're on the fence about it?
I'm on the fence. Yeah. I think it could be time travel, but I think it's maybe a little bit more likely that it's just someone who knows the right people and knows about the corruption that's going on.
Fair enough.
So
Hollywood,
right?
What's going on up there?
Truly. Yeah. So that's where I'm at. What's your conclusion?
I think I'm also on the fence because, like, to me, time travel, like, as of right now, doesn't seem viable. Like that, just You can't make it make sense to me. It won't make sense. Maybe in the future it will, if you can explain it to me. I need things thoroughly explained to me for me to be able to envision it and understand. So.
That also almost kind of adds more into it for me. I'm almost like, well, I have no fucking idea, and that kind of adds a little bit of credibility for me. I mean, not that I'm a rocket scientist. That is not what I'm saying. I don't know.
My lack of brain
but
just really.
It really cinches it. Yeah. But yeah.
We'll see you guys next time.
Thanks for tuning in.
Tell us what you think about time traveling
what do you think
and
about
Simpsons
time traveling?
and.
Is it real? Is it not real?
Yeah.
We'll see. Guess time will tell. All right. Thanks so much. And yeah, make sure to follow us on Silence of the Hags or on Instagram rather. And our email is silenceofthehags@gmail.com. So feel free to send us some emails, any questions, any comments, and we'll make sure to address them when we can and if needed.
Yeah.
Thanks so much. Have a wonderful day, guys. Bye-bye.